Hi, welcome back to my motivational audio series. If you ask me about a recipe for success, then I would say it is 1. Imagination, 2. Motivation to achieve your imagination or dream, 3. Perseverance, and 4. Not quitting when you most feel like quitting. We have talked about imagination and how important it is before you set a noble goal in my goal setting audio series. And we have also discussed about motivation in my 10 ways to motivate yourself audio series. Here, we'll discuss about another very important ingredient to achieving success, and that is discipline. I'm sure you would have heard this word many times before in your life, and you also acknowledge that discipline is important. But let me ask you this. Have you really harnessed the power of discipline? Have you reaped all of its benefits? If your answer is no to the above questions, or if you are unsure, then the key to deriving the hidden energy of discipline lies in a deeper understanding of discipline itself. I believe that you can use or apply a tool or principle only when you have fully understood it. Let me give you an example as to what I mean by thorough understanding. Let's say you have begun to use Microsoft Excel at your workplace and you know how to create a new worksheet, plug in a few formulae, and use it for your everyday use. But tomorrow if someone comes to you and asks you whether you know if you can use Excel to transfer data between platforms or export data into other softwares, then your answer would be, maybe I'm not sure, or I don't know. So here is a situation where you know how to use Excel for your everyday mundane activities, but when someone asks you what it can further do, you're not in a position to answer that question. Now coming back to our knowledge of discipline, we say, yeah, we know about it and it is very important to achieve success, but we don't really know about how it can benefit us more. In simple words, discipline is the triumph of our willpower over the challenges we face every day. Let me repeat that. Discipline is the triumph of our willpower over the challenges we face every day. We are very disciplined in doing a few things every day. We brush our teeth every day, take shower every day, and we don't consider these things to be burdensome. We have been doing these things since childhood and these activities have become a habit. But when it comes to things like going to the gym to work out or studying for a competitive exam or developing a new skill, we feel burdened. We complain that these things are taking away our pleasure time. We know that these things are important to our lives, but we procrastinate to take action. We usually give reasons and try to justify as to why we cannot go to the gym and work out every day. We will throw reasons like, oh, I'm working late at work. Oh, I have to spend time with my kids, or some other reason. It is precisely in these moments that discipline comes into action. If you're disciplined and manage your time, I'm sure you can accommodate gym into your daily life. Remember the old turtle and hare fable, where they both have a race and the rabbit due to overconfidence sleeps away after running halfway through the race, thinking that it can overtake the turtle any time? But the turtle diligently continues to walk and finishes first. The turtle, although it knew that it is slower than the rabbit, didn't lose its confidence when faced with the challenge. Instead, it worked hard with discipline, not giving up halfway, not resting anywhere, and continuing to walk towards the finish line no matter what. This is what we should exactly implement in our lives. When faced with a challenge, we should not get baffled and lose confidence and just give up. Instead, we should devise a plan or strategy and then execute the plan without deviating and without losing hope. Now, you may ask, how does one develop discipline? Unlike intelligent quotient or IQ, which is fixed at the time of birth, characteristics like discipline fall under emotional intelligence or EQ, and EQ can be developed with practice. Let's take a simple scenario like, I want to start going to the gym, but I cannot start doing it. Here is what you should do. The first thing you should do is fix a goal or objective, and it should be an easily accomplishable goal. Let's say your short-term goal is fixed up and it is to lose 2 pounds in 4 weeks. Then you should look at your weekly calendar and pick up at least 3 to 4 days where you can accommodate a half hour of gym. Now you have a goal and a work plan. The first day will be hard because you're starting a new activity and your mindset or body needs to accept the change. Second day will be hard too. Don't plan to work out a lot and build muscle in one day. It doesn't happen like that. Big, noble goals are achieved slowly and in smaller steps. You cannot aspire to build a body like Arnold Schwarzenegger in a day, and don't get cheated by the build muscle fast schemes. Anything that claims to yield result without you putting the necessary effort is a dubious scheme. You may already be well aware of the many get-rich schemes that only loot consumers' money. So remember, nothing of worth comes easy and for free. So going back to our gym example, in the first week you simply may be dragging your feet to the gym. But that's okay, look, you have at least started now. In the second week, you will take motivation from your first week. You will wonder how you have pulled 4 days of gym in your busy week. Your confidence boosts up a little bit and you keep going. Even if you feel a little demotivated or show lack of interest in your second week, you should push yourself to go to the gym. Remember how I define discipline? Discipline is the triumph of our willpower over the challenges we face. Discipline simply means strengthening your willpower to achieve what you dreamed of doing. No one wants to hear that his or her willpower is weak, right? So you should think of going to the gym as also a key to strengthening your willpower. Going to the gym will strengthen your body, and following your goal every day will strengthen your willpower and mind. Finally, you have followed your workout plan for 2 weeks. Definitely you should see a drop of at least 1 pound in your weight, and this small achievement will further boost your willpower to continue going to the gym and achieve the 2-pound loss you wished for. After your first month, you can adjust your goal and say that you will continue to work out and lose another 2 pounds in the next month. This example can be extended to any goal that you have in life. Start small, achieve small results, and these small results build up momentum and will enable you to achieve bigger results. After a few years of doing this, you will then have a stronger willpower, and you can take on bigger challenges head on without fearing, because your discipline towards achieving goals has now become a habit. Your previous successes will motivate you towards your newer goals. Finally, I will conclude this series with one last example. Let's say you want to have a nice garden in your backyard with several different plants, creepers, etc. Let's say today you bring the seeds and fertilizers and you begin to clean the yard and till the soil for sowing the seeds. Second day you plant the seeds and water them. Third day you again water them, and you continue doing this for a week. And second week you start to see some shoots coming up. Next week you are very busy with work at office or house, and you skip watering, saying, "Oh, I watered the plants all of last week. I'll skip these 2 days and nothing will happen." Then you come back and water them for another 3 days, and then you skip again for another 3 days. Depending on what seeds you planted and what season it is, some of your plants may die because of lack of nutrition. In this simple example, you had a goal, which is you want a nice garden. You also worked hard by cleaning the ground, planting the seeds, and also watering them for a few days, but intermittently. But you did not get the desired result because you weren't disciplined enough to water them every day. In the end, you didn't realize your dream. Similarly, in our lives, we may have noble goals and we may also work very hard towards our goals, but maybe not enough every day or not as frequently as the goal would require. So what happens is ultimately you work hard and put in a lot of effort, but still you may not see the desired result. What will ensure your ultimate success is your discipline in following your plan every day. I hope this audio series has shown you some more ways as to how you can think of discipline and develop it to achieve your goals. Remember, you can reach from point A to point B in any number of ways, but the shortest path is always a straight line from A to B. Similarly, there may be many ways to achieve a goal, but the simplest and quickest way to achieve a goal is by working towards it in a disciplined manner. Stay tuned for more to come. Thank you.